Hello everyone, welcome to my 100 most popular algorithm series. In this particular video, we are going to take a very extremely popular algorithm. It's a lead code problem number 3, which is longest substring without repeating characters. So as you can see, it got massive number of likes. A lot of people, 13,000 people have almost have liked it. It's a medium category problem. It's a string based problem. So yeah, let's read the problem statement. So we're given a string of characters. What we need to figure out is the longest substring out of them without any repeating characters. So in this example, you can see we can form three length of substring of length 3 without any repeating characters. So let's say ABC is one example. Then I guess that's BCA is one example. Basically, we can only form the longest substring of 3 characters. So that's what we need to figure it out. Okay, so how to go about this problem? So let me explain the solution to you. We are going to use the hash table approach. Let's see how that works. So as always, we'll start iterating from the left. We'll start traversing the string from left hand side. So the first, whatever the characters that we encountered, we'll build the hash table and we'll store their values. We'll store their positions. So let's say, this is a start at the moment. Start will denote the start of the current substring. Okay, so here we found A, so we'll add that in the hash table and the position is 0. Then we have H with the position with the position 1. Then we have B with position 2, and we'll keep on repeating this unless we have a repeated character. Okay, so C, which is a new one, with position 3. Then D, which is again a new one with position 4, and lastly we have E with position 5. So all these characters are unique, so we just kept on adding in the hash table. Now this is the place where we found a first repeating character, which is B, which we've already found in the hash table at position 2. Okay, so this is where our current position is. So now what we need to do is we need to first compute what is the length of this current substring. Okay, because see, till this point we have a substring without any repeating character, so we need to note it down. So we will take pause, we'll subtract it from start. So basically this is the length, this is the substring. So we'll say our current substring is 6, and that is a max substring so far. Okay, so we'll note it down. Okay, so that with that out of the way, what we need to do now is we need to start the next substring. So when can we, from which location can we start our next substring? So we know that if we include B, then this, if we include B, then this is an invalid substring because then we have two B's. Okay, so hence we need to remove all these characters from the start, and our next substring can start from this, because then if we start a substring from this location, then we know for sure that this B will not hinder, because that is, this B is omitted. So basically all this substring, this part of the substring is omitted, and then new substring will start from this. So in that way, we need to, in the next iteration, we need to put start here, that is the start of our next substring, and we need to repeat what we did in the previous iteration. So that is the logic, high level, that is the logic. So let's start coding of this problem. So if we do not have string, or length of string is less than or equal to 0, in that case, we really have nothing. So the length of the substring is 0. Now there's a special case. If the length of the string is 1, then that is, we cannot have any repeating character in a string of length 1, right? So we'll just return 1, because that is a non-repeating substring that we have. Okay, so these are the corner cases or base cases, so to speak. So with that out of the way, now let's focus on the actual logic. So we obviously need a hash table, that will be a Python dictionary. Now we need a variable to track our longest substring. Okay, so that initially will be 0, and we need a start of the current substring, which will be 0 to begin with. So that is this variable, which is start, which was initially here. Okay, so let's replace it here. Okay, so we'll start from here. Okay, now while iterating, we actually need both the things. We need values, we need positions as well. So Python gives us this enumerate function from which we can track both position and value of the current element. So I'll do that. Okay, so now I have position and value. Now what do I need to do at the beginning? So I need to check if the value, like that is the value of the string that I'm currently at, if value is not in hash table. Okay, so if this values, let's say I'm traversing from A, let's say my hash table is empty at the moment. So if A is not in the hash table, then I need to add the A in the hash table with its position and then continue to the next element. So I'll add the value. So my value will be the key in the hash table, and its position will be the value in the hash table, so to speak. So that is what I've added. Then I'll continue my iteration. Okay, so I'll keep on doing this unless I have a repeated element which I will find at this location. Okay, so when the moment I find a repeated location, first thing I need to do is I need to track the current substring length, which is this. So I'll do that. So my current substring length is equal to pause, which is the current location, minus the start location. Okay, so pause minus start. Okay, now I'll update longest. If this current is the longest that we have seen, then I'll update that accordingly. Okay, so this is how we can do it in a shortcut way. So whatever is the max will be set in the longest variable. Okay, so now what we need to do is, okay, now we need to prepare, we need to adjust start so that the next substring can be started. Okay, because this substring we have already recorded it, the length we have recorded it. Now we need to focus on the next one. So the next one is, so we've as we discussed, we cannot have this part of the substring in the next one because then it will conflict with this B, because that is a repeating character. So we need to omit all these characters, and we need to adjust start, we need to move it here. Okay, so for that what we need to do, we need to find this position. Okay, this position I can call it like a previous pause. So this position, value of this we can find it from the hash table, because that is the previous location of B which we had stored in the hash table. So then I will figure that out, I'll fetch it out. So I'll say previous position of the element that I'm currently at, I can find it in the hash table at value location. Okay, so I got this position. Now what my next task is, I need to omit all these variables. So for that I need to have a loop. So I'll say from start, so the loop will start from this location and will continue till this location. Okay, so I'll say this and previous pause. Okay, even including the previous pause. So from this to this I need to omit everything. So what I'll do is I'll delete. So first I'll fetch the character actually. So I'll say character is equal to string of I. So whatever is I is pointing at, that is my character, and I need to delete that from the hash table. So from hash table, from whatever the entry that is present in the hash table, just delete it. Okay, so now everything, all these entries are deleted from the hash table. Now we need to move start here. Okay, and then we need, so that is the next step. So I'll just say start equal to, that is previous pause plus 1. So that is the start of my next substring. And lastly what we need to do is we need to record this, because remember we are at this location right now and we have not added it in the hash table. So we need to do that also. So we'll say hash table at the current location, which is value, which is equal to pause, which is okay. Okay, so now we are all set for the next iteration, and the next iteration all this logic will get repeated. Okay, so after that so that will go on till the end of the string. Now once we reach the end of the string, we need to also handle the last substring case, because it may so happen that we'll just keep on adding all these elements in the hash table till the end. So when we are exhausted, when the string is completed, what we need to do is this last substring will be like this. Okay, so from start till the end, that is the last substring, so that we need to handle separately as a special case. So last substring, which is equal to that will be length of the string minus start. Okay, and that value also, if it is longest, if this value is the longest that we have seen, then we will update longest accordingly. So I'll do that using the same logic. Yeah, and after that the last our answer is stored here. That is the longest substring that we have seen so far, so I'll just return it. Okay, so that's the code that we need to write. Let me try and submit this code. Hopefully, fingers crossed, there are no compilation issues. Yeah, we got the answer. This is in fact the most trickiest string that ever is, Mississippi. So if this is successful, then hopefully all the other strings will work fine. Let me check with a couple of strings. In this the answer is 3. Yeah, in this the answer is 1. Let me try this. Yeah, it worked. And lastly, let me try it with this also. Okay, let me submit our code. Hopefully it will be accepted. Yeah, it worked. So yeah, that's how you solve this problem. It's a bit tricky one, but it's a very popular problem. I would recommend highly to practice this. Hope you like this coding challenge. Stay tuned for more coding challenges like this. I'll see you in the next challenge video. Bye.